you know, and this competition is going to be really interesting to watch play out, and then how things work out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the most critical decision of camp to me, because and we're going to talk about the defense in future weeks. But again, some of the people that I know who are close to the closer on the inside of the program, parents, you know, relatives of kids, they've told me that they expect a big jump with the defense. And I think the defense is going to give each of these guys, or whoever's the guy this year, a chance to stay in the game and win it. Okay. So when you look at everything that's in the mix, I think a name that is going to be really, really big for them, and hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to him before the season starts, Azar Abdul-Rahim, who has been a phenomenal defensive coordinator on various levels. This is a guy that's coming in and is going to be the associate head coach for defense. And he also is handling the secondary. While Ted Monachino is going to be the driving force, my people tell me that Abdul-Rahim is one of the bright minds in the game. If you're and you know something, Chuck, sometimes the best offense is a killer defense, right? Which shrinks the field, which helps the offense, I should say, operate more efficiently. A lot easier to score from 40 yards from the opposition's goal line than it is from 60 or 80. And I think that the defense will have a great big impact on whatever success the starting quarterback has. Because if what people tell me, and I have not seen it for my eyes, but if Maryland's defense plays the way that people think they are, that's going to make the offense better. So it'll be interesting to see whoever gets, especially when you get through the first 3 games, which should be wins, and you start getting into conference stuff. That's where we're going to have to see, you know, who's that dude under center. And I also don't believe that just because you win the job out of camp, it's yours for good. You know what I'm saying? I could see a scenario where, you know, and God forbid there's an injury. That's not what we're talking about. But if there's inefficiency at play, then again, you don't have to worry about bruising anybody's ego now because they're getting paid. Okay. You got to make the move in the best of the team. And I think Locke's got to make the move for him. So I'm not necessarily one of those people that's looking to say that the guy that wins the starting job out of camp is the guy that's going to take the team to the finish line up under center this year. All right. But you would hope that's the case. That's a perfect scenario, because if the defense steps up, you get solid quarterback play, and Pep's going to have a team that runs the football. I mean, you know, I seen Indiana do it last year, and I kind of judge Maryland's opportunity on what we saw from the Hoosiers last year.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to say I didn't mention about Christian Martin. His last year at Highland Springs was 15-0 and won the VHSL Class 5 state championship. And I mean, that means you're getting a winner, a guy who knows how to lead a team to the championship game, to the promised land, as they say sometimes. So that is a huge, and it's funny, his last game he's actually physically played in was a championship game. So, you know, think about that when it comes to like him possibly getting the starting job here at the University of Maryland.
True indeed.
So,
okay. It's a fascinating battle to watch, though. I'm really, you know, and you know something, competition in practice makes for a better all around team. And you know, Locksman down there with Nick Saban, and some of the stories I hear about those practices was the great intensity was between the 3rd and 4th string players just to move up the chart. Because you know the first 2 tiers of players were, you know, 4 or 5-star prospects. But that's how you keep your pipeline going, and that's how you maintain your consistency. And it looks as though that's the direction that Loxley is taking the program.